What up?
Sometimes you just have to.
You do. He's Corey Hart, extremely underappreciated artiste.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking
Generational talent.
Da Vinci of our time.
Mm-hmm.
Multi-talented artist.
Welcome back. Word to your brother.
Welcome to Word to Your Brother. Like, subscribe, leave your comments about the things that we say and do.
Right. What are we talking about today?
I don't know. What are we talking about? We got football on the slate. We got fucking
We got bowl games announced.
bowl games. We got
Fantasy. We got NFL.
Vigi games. We got Heisman's.
There was a lot of football news. So we'll touch on that.
Yeah, we got the
Fucking drones flying over New Jersey.
the drones, the driggity drones.
Yeah, so we got to talk drones.
Mystery drones. And then there's oh no, Luigi.
Oh, Luigi got. They caught his ass.
Yeah.
That's right. So we got to talk about that.
Yeah, you fucking ate
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with fucking everybody's opinion about Luigi, so I do want to talk about that.
Luigi.
Kendrick's back in the news. He can't stay out of the beef.
Yeah, Kenny, man. He said that thing about white comedians talking about black women or something like that. And just should have never said that.
Right.
Should have never said that.
Man.
I mean, keep the beef. Because
In
the
the
beef
rap
is
world.
all just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So, like, when you take it outside of the rap world and take it at people who are,
let's just get into
professionals
this
at
first.
making this shit
Yeah.
go,
Oh my God.
at making you look ridiculous,
Yeah.
you're going to lose.
Did you see it? Did you see what Andrew said? Andrew Schultz?
I seen like little snaps and shit of him just coming at him,
Oh.
and it's like it's totally justified. I mean, the whole thing with the pedophile against Drake is like that's never been proven. There's nothing that's ever been he's done weird shit to young women. Like
Yeah.
that's just his thing. But I'm sure he's had some questionable fucking encounters. But I mean, none of that's proven. It's just him. It's hearsay and shit around the fucking industry. But yeah, he fucking he's getting it from Andrew Schultz because of the, all the fucking double standards and shit when it's coming to that.
Yeah, so he, and I'll quote, he said, if I was locked in a room with Kendrick Lamar, I would make love to him, and he would have to decide if it was consensual or not. What? That's what Andrew said, dude. Which is hilarious.
I guess.
I mean, he's just implying that, like we know, he's a ghetto smurf. He's like 5'2".
Yeah, he's a little guy.
Yeah.
He does push-ups though.
He does probably do push-ups, bro. I probably wouldn't want to fight him. He's an ornery little ghetto smurf.
He's an ornery little guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he's got some moves.
Yeah, and some pent-up rage. I pick up on that in his music, so I'd leave him alone.
I don't know. I think you've got a narrow view of Kendra's music, man. He's got a lot of fucking.
No, I like
chill
some of it.
songs.
I have one of his albums.
There's a lot of chill songs.
Yeah, just I don't know. I guess I don't
A lot
vibe
of
with the new
stuff.
beefy stuff, but that's just me.
I mean, a lot of people got beefy shit, dog.
I get it.
We're gonna see what Young Thug's got to say when he comes out in his new album.
Yeah.
He's got some people on his mind.
Nah, that's not me today, man. I was listening to all instrumental stuff today, man.
Murder on my mind.
And some Buddhist chants.
Athena, no.
I told you it was bad news. Shouldn't let her in here, dude.
That's what she does. Get your ass out of there.
She's a wire chewer.
Get your butt out of there. Be a good girl. Little turd.
Well, yeah, Legion of Skanks tore into Kendrick too. Like, he just,
Did they? What was their thing?
I mean, Big J is just like, oh, white comedians shouldn't talk about black women? I hope you haven't seen my entire catalog. he just with no shame does hilarious black
like
voice.
multiple white comedians who are married to black women.
Yeah. Oh, Bill Burr. Right. They were talking about that
McCusker.
too. Yeah.
I
Right.
mean, come on, dude. Yeah, no, it's
No,
it was
comedians are
dumb.
there to talk about everything.
Exactly.
Make
He should have
everything
never
funny.
said it. He
Yeah.
should have never said it. It was just a stupid thing to say.
It's a regrettable
Like, keep
line,
it
for
keep
sure.
it in your industry, bro.
Yeah.
Keep it in your industry. Don't go after the comedians. They are professional fools.
Hopefully he just doesn't feed back into it and it'll just dwindle out.
He'll never,
Just
you
a
know,
few
how
jokes
he'd be a fool
to go back into
it.
Yeah.
He's got to let it just dry out.
I would agree.
I mean, it's literally like you're beefing with the court fool.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
an idiot to
It's
even
a lose,
do it.
It's a lose-lose. Yeah.
There's nothing you're gonna win there.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
a stupid move, but people get. I mean, I think he just, like a lot of people, when they get a big win, their fucking heads get a little too big.
Yeah,
And they think
sure.
they can do no wrong. And he just said something stupid.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
And he put it on wax. It
Put it
happens.
on wax. Put it on wax.
Yeah. Comedians have said regrettable things and put it on wax too.
They have
so,
done that. There's
hey,
things that have happened.
it
But
is
it's just
what
what
it
it
is.
is, man.
Yeah. Is what it is.
Shouldn't have said it.
I'm a fan of both of them still. It's
Yeah.
not going to draw any dividing lines for me. Yeah.
No, it's just funny.
Yeah, it's just fun.
It's just funny to see him fucking with that. But fucking
Brancard?
what was I gonna say? Yeah, fuck.
Was it
Hold
football
on.
related?
No. Isn't Kendrick still doing halftime show?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder how that's gonna play out. If there's gonna be, is he?
Oh,
gonna
dude,
sing
that reminds
song?
me. That's a
Or
good
what?
segue into the next topic because you heard Lil Wayne's like,
Oh, beefing with him too.
well, he's mad about it because it's in New Orleans. And
Yeah.
he's like, I'm the face of New Orleans. I should be doing the halftime
You're
show.
old.
Dude, did you see the Heisman ceremony? You didn't watch it?
No.
Dude, so Travis Hunter won. Congrats, dude. He's a good player and all. Huskers whooped his ass. But other than that, he had a pretty good year. Anyway, like, I guess a lot of his family couldn't make it. So instead, Lil Wayne made it. And it was just so awkward, dude. Because, like, he had all these sincere thanks for everybody, like, you know, Dion and Shador and his mom. And then it's just like, and thank you, Lil Wayne, for always being in my corner. Like, it was kind of funny, dude.
Right.
No, he can't, because it was the hug that was awkward. Actually, the speech was funny. He made it funny talking about Lil Wayne. So I didn't even know who you were, dude. But my girlfriend showed me your music, and now it's all I listen to, which was cool. But yeah, the hug just seemed really, really awkward and funny. But I don't know. What do you think? Do you think Travis should have won it, or do you think Boise State guy should have won it?
Yeah, that was my first thought. Is how many yards did that kid get?
Over 2K, dude.
You win after that.
Right?
That's an impressive. And he put Boise State
On the map, in the playoff.
in the playoff. Like, there's no way they're making it without that kid.
Right?
No way.
Not even close, yeah. And
So if you're talking about the most valuable player in the fucking NCAA, I think it's him all day. Especially when that kid's losing, or Colorado's losing to Nebraska 6-6, fucking Kansas.
yeah.
I mean, you're losing to teams in the fucking Big 12, bro. Like, you didn't even make it to the fucking the show, did they?
No, they're not in the playoff. Mm-mm.
And they didn't make it to their
No.
conference game.
Mm-mm. Arizona State won their
So
conference.
how is this kid the Heisman?
You can make that argument that he doesn't deserve it because
Well, I mean, I guess he played both sides of the ball.
yeah, that's what they're saying, and he played more snaps than anybody like ever or whatever.
That's just not what we're here to do. This isn't the award for who played the most snaps. It's the award for who's the best player.
He was top 5 in receiving yards. He was top 5 in like interceptions and shit. I'm pretty sure. So he's a great player.
Yeah,
Mel
I think it was
Kiper's
just a
saying
story.
he's the number 1 prospect in the draft. Although he thinks Shador will probably get drafted number 1 overall.
I mean, how big is this kid?
Travis ain't big.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to the show, brother.
Yeah.
Those are some big boys.
Right.
Big boys.
To me, I don't look at him. You don't look at him like you looked at Calvin Johnson as a prospect, where this guy's like
Megatron,
6'5" and running as fast as Travis.
or Jaunty.
Yeah.
Brother, he's going. He's going.
Oh yeah,
he's
Ashton
coming
Jeanty.
back.
Yeah, he's going top 10 probably. Yeah.
He's a horse. Like, dude, no.
But running backs don't go like they used to because
I think that's turning around.
It
man.
It could.
Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, fucking Chase Brown, fucking McCaffrey when he's healthy. These guys are all essential to their fucking teams, man. And I think it's the revitalization of the running back in the league.
Could be.
I think it's definitely the renaissance of the running back. With the pass game, if you got a guy who can catch out of the backfield, run out of the backfield, block for you on passing, you've got a fucking offense that can work, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think having that premier running back can really help you, especially a guy like that. Man, that's too athletic, man.
Yeah. Have you watched some of his games, Ashton?
I've seen some of the highlights and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just, he's insane.
Yeah.
He's got another gear people don't got.
Yeah.
It's like he's playing with fucking boys.
Who do they play first in the playoff?
They get a bye.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got a first round bye, I'm pretty sure. I have to
Okay.
look at the playoff bracket again.
Yeah, I need to as well. I'm not really super well versed with it. I know what bowl game we're going to. Do you want to?
Pinstripe Bowl.
Well,
What is
that's
it?
the short name.
Yeah, what is the
Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl.
Bad Diddler Mowers Pinstripe Bowl?
Dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than no bowl, but...
It is, and I think it's actually cool. If I would
When
have
you
known what it
described
was
it-
earlier, I
Yeah,
would have been like, damn, let's go to that. I mean, it's at Yankee Stadium.
right.
You get to watch a Husker game in Yankee Stadium in the heart of New York
Hence
City.
the
That's
name
fucking
for
cool,
the
man.
pinstripes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is really cool, actually.
That'd be a pretty cool thing to see.
The Bad Boy Mowers threw me off when I heard
That's
that.
just the sponsors.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Right.
But the Pinstripe Bowl, I'm pretty sure we've been to that before.
Maybe we have, I don't know.
I think we did.
But you ain't
We've been to
kidding, dude.
many-
Talk
many
about like
Gator
a
Bowls.
dream Husker vacation. Get to visit New York City and go see your Huskers, dude.
Yeah,
That
play in Yankee
In
Stadium.
Yankee Stadium.
That's cool.
Yeah, it would be cool. The only pro game I ever saw was a Yankee game.
I wonder how
but
much tickets are to that.
It was in
bro.
Kansas City.
I wonder how much tickets are to that.
I don't know, man. Fly to New York, that'd be sick. I'm off work.
Could fly to New York, go to the game, and then take a train or fucking, I don't know. Go out and see my aunt.
Yeah,
She out there, and we could just crash at that place.
right.
And they got like a fucking, out their back door is the forest.
Right.
The fucking trees and shit. Just, I mean, that place is cool. It's been a long time since I've been up there. But yeah, I mean, that'd be a great trip. That'd be a cool trip.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's snowy up there by now.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, you
Northeast
saw what was
usually
going on in
gets hit.
Buffalo and stuff. Yeah, they
Yeah.
got smashed. It's been cold here, but no real heavy snow or
I've
nothing.
had sprinklings of snow.
I've been going for winter bike rides. I went for one tonight. The full moon. It was cool.
Thinking about going for a walk after this. I haven't gone for a walk in a long time.
Yeah, just throwing a coat. It's not bad.
Just throw a coat, go walk around my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Sounded kind of fun. I like it cold.
Yeah. So, have you followed Nebraska volleyball at all?
No, you know I don't do that.
Man, it's the most dominant sports team maybe in the entire world for what they do. I mean, I'm sorry, it just is. We're unbelievable. I was almost
That's
brought
what
to
they said last year, man.
Dude.
I hear all this. I hear this every year.
We-
I hear it every year.
you haven't seen Harper Murray, dude.
And then I don't even know what that is.
Harper Murray, she's the MVP, dude. She
I
went
mean-
from DUI in the offseason to MVP right now, dude. You should see her, dude. She is bad, bro. She's a monster.
I can't even do this. I can't do this conversation.
Dude,
With women, I can't do it with women's sports.
we beat Wisconsin today. We
Can't do it.
swept them. We're going to the Final Four. We're going to win the championship. I'm confident.
Hey, you were confident last year, so was everybody else. Then you got whooped by Texas. And I mean,
Texas ain't even in it this year.
whooped.
Texas not even in it.
We'll see.
Because we got a transfer from there who's on our team now. Like, the best player went to us.
I mean, maybe it will, but do I care?
You should.
Why?
Because the camaraderie that these girls have, the teamwork, the coaching, it is really fucking beautiful, dude. If you watch it for what it is, I put the mute button on. I was just listening to classical music, watching volleyball.
Oh my god, I can't believe you just fucking said that to me.
It was beautiful, dude.
You can listen to classical music. Watch a volleyball.
Why not, man?
The gayest, oldest thing you've ever said to me.
Is what it is,
Oh
dude.
my god, dude.
I'm not hiding who I am. I'm not hiding who I am.
You're not.
Hell no. I was wearing my fur hat too.
Listening to classical music, watching volleyball. And
Championship level volleyball. Damn near brought to tears when I saw them ladies sweep Wisconsin.
Unbelievable.
It was unbelievable. You're right.
You are unbelievable.
Well,
that is believable. It's women playing a sport. I mean, it's never the pinnacle. You could go get like some mid-tier men's volleyball team, and they would just fucking smash them.
We keep them separate, bro.
There's a reason for that.
No, I know. So what?
That's what I'm into. I'm like, why am I watching this? You watch the baddest motherfuckers on the planet Earth play football. That's what I watch.
Still, man. I don't know. These
You
ladies,
can watch basketball even.
These
Those
ladies will
motherfuckers
whoop your ass in volleyball. I guarantee it.
I don't play volleyball. If I played volleyball, I would fucking smoke them.
I'm
6'4", dog.
These ladies are just as tall as you.
That's fine, but they ain't fucking built. If I was in that shit, getting
Harper Murray's built, bro.
Yeah, because she's been doing this shit and probably pumping fucking God knows what into her veins. But I'm a fucking man. If I was actually training to be a volleyball player, like I said, if you get any mid-tier volleyball team, they
I
would
want to see
smoke
you
'em.
just get spiked right in the face, bro.
I'd eat it. They'd fucking sit there and cry. I'd be like, fucking, let's go, bitch. Serve it again.
Nah, man, I took a dodgeball to the face from the varsity pitcher senior year. I couldn't see for like 2 hours.
A dodgeball from a pitcher is different.
Yeah, I guess.
I got my hands up, bro. I blocked the shit out of that, dude. I wasn't upset. Dude,
I got one time. I was a
if they wanted to
dodgeball
see
king
me in
other
high
than
school, I'd fucking go
that.
against
That
that
was karma.
team.
That was karma.
Senior year of high school and fucking in gym class, bring them in. Bring them bitches in from that volleyball team. Me and the dogs will fucking wrap them up. Me and the dogs will wrap them
Yeah,
up.
actually, we did. That's a good point because we had team sports.
Yeah, you had the women's.
Shout out to Goon Squad, dude.
Yeah, shout them out, dog.
Yeah.
You'd have the same women that'd be on the volleyball team in those
probably
classes.
in jail. One's dead.
Fuck them up.
Damn, rest in peace to the one member of the Goon Squad, Chris. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Goon Squad. Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, he died, dude.
That was his last name? I can't remember. What was it? Oh, maybe I don't remember that dude. What was the dude who accidentally got shot?
Oh, Felty.
Felty, dude. Rip Felty. Felty was a dude,
Felty was
man.
dope.
Felty was a dude.
Yeah.
And he got done dirt.
Yeah, that was messed up, man. I won't talk about anybody else's names involved, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that was a nickname too, kind of, wasn't it? That's why that wasn't a real name, was it?
No, that was his fucking name.
That was the last?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good name.
Yeah.
No, that sucked. He was a cool kid.
He was a great guy, man. I gave him rides home and shit.
Yeah, I think he was in a grade younger than me. Like, everybody knew that kid.
Bald in high school.
Yeah.
Bold move.
Didn't give a fuck.
Bold move.
He was a funny dude. Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have got me too.
Practice gun safety, motherfuckers. Keep the safety on. Keep the safety on.
Yeah.
Don't be pulling triggers indoors.
That never.
Never be aiming guns at people.
Ever. This is all true.
Saving lives, dog.
Yeah. Good job, Cody.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Spreading awareness.
Spreading awareness. Dude, yeah, I mean, you think our generation lost more of our friends than any generation before due to shit like that? Like gun violence or like suicide or drinking? Like, I've had a lot of people die of weird shit.
So many
that I
died
knew.
of suicide that it is kind of mind blowing.
Like, I think everybody I know has had like a friend die to suicide.
Yeah.
I've known a couple.
All right.
That's just that. Like the Felty thing. There was that one dude who suffocated himself jacking off in my grade.
Yeah.
Like 7th grade.
That happens.
That was weird. That happened. This is asphyxiated himself. Fucking.
Isn't that what
that's
they
the
said?
worst.
Ain't that what they said happened to Bourdain? But really, it was because he was exposing a pedophile ring.
And I haven't been in that Reddit channel.
You haven't?
I wasn't on 4chan for that.
Fact check me.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I'm pretty sure that's all gospel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bourdain was out there blowing up pedophile rings.
Mm-hmm. He was on to the island, Epstein Island, before.
Kill Bill fucking choked himself to death while jacking it.
Oh.
David Carradine.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Gave himself the old 5-finger
Death punch, dude.
death jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just died.
Wow.
That's rough.
5-point exploding cock technique.
I wonder what he looked like when they walked in there, dude. Just fucking.
Rest in peace, brother. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean,
But we all
you
wanna
go
die.
out there like that.
We all want to die busting. It's not a bad way.
It's probably not.
Just
No,
aneurysm,
quickly.
just bust.
Yeah, you just bust so hard, you just.
Yeah.
Blow your,
And then
your
you're just
brain
in the
out.
void, dog. It ain't that bad.
The
He
void
doesn't
is
have to live with
nice.
the humiliation of what he looked like dead. He doesn't give a fuck. We all can laugh at it.
That's true. But I mean, that's how you remember him. Like every time I remember Kill Bill guy, it's like,
Well, now I will.
died spanking.
Thanks,
it.
Cody.
Yeah, the guy died spanking it.
Yeah, that scene's never gonna be the same.
No.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, fucking. I was watching that new. Joe Rogan with fucking Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
And it was kind of cool. It was like he just kind of did a biography about him and his buddy that do that movie podcast together. Have you ever watched that?
Mm-mm.
They pick a film, watch it, and then they both break it down, and it's pretty fucking good. But they were kind of doing their biographies about how they met and like how each of them came up and shit. Oh, dude, he kind of got me right in the fucking cheeks, and I need to fucking change up my shit a little bit, dude.
Really?
Fucking, yeah, he was saying, he's like, yeah, I was working at that video store, and I was like the fucking king of that area, you know. I fucking ran that whole store. Everybody went in there, knew me, fucking asked for my advice on videos and shit. It's like we had our little group of guys around there. We all hung out outside of work and had fun and shit like that. And he's like, but there's this one guy who was a little bit older than us, and he had just turned 30, and he used to be really funny and shit, but once he turned 30, he started to get a little bit angrier. And he's like, one night after we were all fucking done partying and shit, me and him lived together, and we were just sitting there, and he's like, you know, Quentin, you think this fucking little group we got here is fucking really great? He's like, it is, it's fucking great. But you know what? In a couple years, it's gonna be gone, dude, and you're gonna be on to the next place. And then there's gonna be another group, and it's gonna be a real great group, and you're gonna have fun. And then a few years are going to go by, and then you're going to go on to the next place because of all these little shitty jobs. You run out your little course, and other people run out their course quickly, and you move on. It's like then one day you're going to be fucking 30, and that whole thing is going to start to get real old real quick, and you'll realize that all these people are just in your life momentarily. They move on, and you never have a steady base. And then, you know, you've been doing these shitty jobs your whole life, so when you try to actually go and get a real job, or like a good job out of there, it's harder to do because you don't have all this backup fucking history and shit like that. And Quentin's sitting there like, fuck. He's like, he's telling me this, and I'm realizing all these things about it. He's like, I'm 25, going on 26. I've been working in a store forever, just wasting my time. He's like, right then and there, I decided I need to go fucking quit and do my own shit and actually go and pursue the things I want to do. It's like, fuck. I am that 30-year-old fucking guy right now, you know what I'm saying? I've done all that. I've gone through the different little jobs and shit, and I've had the different groups of people I've hung out with and had fun with. And then, you know, a few years pass and they're gone. And you're back on to the next thing, and there's no solid ground in any of that. And I mean, I think I'm arriving to that show a little late because I've kind of been comfortable in this, you know, fighting comfortability. But, yeah, I've come to that realization. I need to.
It's not too late. Everybody's story's a little different, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not too late. It's just I've come to it late. You know,
Yeah.
I'm 33. I'm gonna be 34 in 2 months, and I don't really have a solid foundation or anything like that, and I don't have anything I'm building towards the future that I look forward to.
Yeah.
So I need to change that. So
what is your vision, man? I was reading Tom Osborne's book, and he said that's essential, man.
Yeah, to have a vision. Like, I mean, I have a vision on what I want to be doing and how I want to be living life, but not necessarily how I want to do it. So, like, I have years of school already banked, and I know I'm going to go back and I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go finish my school. And there's programs and stuff for people who live here or grew up in Nebraska, plus like income levels and shit. I can get grants, stuff like that, and I can go for pretty cheap. And I'm going to finish 2 years. I think I'm going to start in journalism and like video editing, stuff like that. I'm going to get into all that, and I want to pursue that, get a degree in that, and then start into working, maybe building my own fucking freelance video editing business. A lot of people need little business, videos for their business or, advertising, shit like that. You can work that business in, but I can also use all that stuff to apply to this and hopefully get this better and more interesting.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So yeah, I mean, I was sitting here at like 7 o'clock in the morning, fucking glued to that television while he's sitting here telling me this story. And it's like, Jesus Christ, this is Quentin Tarantino. He's a fucking... Yeah, like, that was kind of the thing in my brain, too. It's like, this is Quentin Tarantino. I know this person. Like, he's world fucking renowned. But he had the moment where he was in his 20s, mid-20s, going into his late 20s, where he could have made the choice where it was like, fuck it, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to keep running this fucking store. I'm comfortable here. I make my money. Everybody knows me. It's fun. I could keep doing this. But he didn't, and he became this whole destiny that he had where he's fucking, his movies will be seen for hundreds of years probably if it's around for that long, as far as society and shit. But yeah, he'll be a timeless director, and he could have ended up just a fucking video clerk. Like, he could have took over the store after the owner wanted to sell it and just been that guy.
Yeah.
But instead he made this, little decision to change his life and take a leap and take the fucking risk, because that's inevitably what you have to do if you want to have anything worth anything, is fucking risk it.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up, because you have to sit over the precipice where it's like, this could fail.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it'll succeed, and I'll have my own little thing cut out, my own little niche, where I don't have to depend on anybody, and I have a good income, steady thing, and I can do my thing, That's yeah, interesting thing that happened to me this fucking week. What I've been thinking about for a few days. Kind of trying to reorganize how I do things a little bit. My first major hurdle, though, is changing my fucking sleep time. I need to change that. I go to bed way late. Yeah. Way fucking late.
Yeah, it'd be hard to... Well, I mean, you can do a lot of shit online and stuff now. There's night school and stuff, but...
I wouldn't be taking night classes. I'd take day. I work at night.
Yeah.
So I'd just take day classes.
Yeah.
I'd go down. Maybe take all my classes when I can, because they're just quicker, easier. I have access here. I can sit here and do them. But I don't really need to do a lot of that. I have a lot of my prereq shit done. I just need to do a program. So I think I can just grind that out and get it done. 2 years, I'll be 35, 36. I'll be able to actually start building some shit. Yeah, so that's my little plan I'm building towards.
Cool.
What about you? What's your plan?
What's my vision?
What's your vision for what you want to be doing?
Probably keep on keeping on in the field that I'm in, because it seems like I'm moving upward and I'm enjoying it. Honestly. But I don't know if I want to lay out everything. I keep some of my cards close to my chest, but I want to, I guess, shit or get off the pot in terms of kind of building a family or building a nest, making myself more capable of supporting a family. Because I think that's something that I've always looked at life and thought, like, if I'm not able to squeeze that juice out of it, I'll feel a little bit regretful, at the end. Like, I don't know, I've always just had that itch to want to be like a father. So, yeah, I'm thinking about that pretty heavily, because, I'm in my 30s now too, right? So, I mean, I guess you can go Robert De Niro and bust one out when you're 90, right before you die. Maybe that's the way to do it, but I think I'd rather go with a more traditional route.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't box yourself in. I wouldn't be like. I wouldn't box yourself in. I think you got time. I think I'd take your time, find what you want.
Yeah,
I wouldn't rush into anything.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, there's things that come with that, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a big
House.
responsibility. You gotta have a house. I mean, you want to do that with somebody you can really trust and know is going to be there for you down in the long haul.
Right.
When shit gets tough, because it always does.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think you're in a good career position. You know, you take care of your bills, your shit when you have to. You seem like a reasonably responsible human being.
Yeah.
I don't see why you couldn't be a parent. I've seen people who are much less responsible for parenting
like,
children.
that's what
so
I
it's
mean.
like,
I feel like I owe it to the world. Like, I feel like I would do an all right job.
I mean, I wouldn't know about that. I don't know. You know, you don't know until you do it. I mean, parenting is fucking tough. It's a tough job.
That, yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, I think you could do it. I think you could do it.
Yeah.
But I definitely, take your time, find the person. I think you'd accomplish that easily. Do you enjoy your job? Are you finding aspects you enjoy? Because you were saying you didn't enjoy it for the longest time. What are the things you're enjoying about it now?
Well, things finally came into fruition. Had to be patient in my career, but they have done what they said, just a little bit later. And I got somebody who's kind of like a assistant, if you will, now. Somebody who I'm training to kind of maybe take my spot or whatever. But it's helped so much, and it's weird because there was a regression for a while, but like COVID and everything happened, we had really low employment, a lot of turnover and stuff. So they weren't able to replace my old position. I was always like the assistant to the supervisor before they promoted me, and then I just never had that guy. I was doing twice as much, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now finally they've replaced that. So for the last couple months or so, I've kind of been bringing this guy along, and I don't know. Also, just like the feedback I've gotten from, like, we just had a nationwide inspector come through last week. Goes to like every college, and he told us we're in like the top 1/3 of 1% nationwide or whatever. Went through my area specifically because I got like the newest building on campus, the crowning jewel, you know, and took him through our bathrooms and shit. It was like, wow, you know. Asked the director, what are you guys aiming for level wise, you know? Oh, a 3. Well, that's definitely a 2. You guys are exceeding, you know, expectations big time there. So, you know, good feedback from big wigs, if you will. And I told you I was going to ask, you know, my guys for some honest feedback too. And that all came back super constructive. I don't think anybody's got real like personal gripes right now on the crew. Everybody seems to be really like progress minded, growth minded, and it's fucking good. I don't know. Just the human relationships that I'm building are really cool. I don't really think about what I'm doing anymore. It's just how I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And I feel like those skills could transfer to a lot of different fields too. If I ever want to, you know, move around.
Yeah.
Which I do. That's another thing I see for myself is not staying here forever. Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Leave Lincoln before my parents get old, and then I'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
What do you want to do there?
Just explore, dude. There's just so many places with different opportunities, and yeah, I don't know. Just seen most everything you can see, I feel like, around here.
Mm-hmm.
As of you.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things outside here too. I don't know. Maybe I view the world differently. I don't know. I'd like to visit it. I don't want to live in it. I think this is a very nice stable place to live.
It is. I was appreciating it on a bike ride tonight too. How safe you feel. You can go on a ride in the middle of the night and feel really
do
comfortable.
Whatever you want. I mean, you can do anything you want here, really.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not.
It's always going to be home.
Yeah, there's no. I don't know.
It's always going to be
large,
home,
big ticket thing around, but I don't know. The more I live, the more those large, big ticket things just seem like bullshit.
No, it's not just that though. It's like just the culture, man, the art, that kind of stuff is kind of drab around here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the big ticket things you're not going to find around. You're not going to find some big fucking, art museum. You got Sheldon, which is fucking dunky.
Live entertainment, that kind of stuff too.
I've seen a lot of concerts here. We got good shit, but it's not like there's like just shows everywhere. I mean, you're gonna go places and you can definitely find that stuff, and there's definitely sweet.
I want to see different like national parks. What I want to do is go around to different like Native American sites in America, and like the Serpent Mounds in Ohio. You know about those? I really want to check those out. I think that'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see that.
And then I want to go like southwest and see some of that stuff that's like built into the side of the mountains and stuff, Oh,
like the Arapaho things or whatever.
I don't know exactly.
I can't remember who lived in the side of the hills or whatever.
But I want to see all that stuff. I want to see like American ancient history predating, the colonialism and stuff, and kind of learn about some of that stuff. I think that'd be really interesting.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know. That's some of what I want to do, I guess. What I'm working towards, try to save money in the meantime so I can make some of that shit happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Bruh, you know what capybaras are?
They're like little dogs.
More dogs. Like rodents.
Beaver rodents.
Beaver rodent dogs, kind of, yeah. Have you seen how they like get along with every animal?
No.
It's uncanny, dude. It's wild. Like, humans love them, of course. But, dude, there's like, I've seen more than one video now of these things like coexisting with alligators. Like, riding on top of a gator, just going down the river, dude. Just taking a ride. There's this guy was freaking who was filming. It was kind of annoying. He's yelling like, hold on. But there's just one capybara on a beach with like 100 gators, dude. And he's just like tiptoeing around them. Yeah, but no, there was like all kinds of birds and stuff that I don't know, they just seem to coexist with them. I'm sure there's some stuff out there that'll eat them, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I've seen them before. They're cool little things.
Yeah, I think you could have them as pets in some places. I want one, man.
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy.
I don't know if you can potty train them though. Just little capybara turds all around. I don't know if you probably don't want that. That is one amazing thing about the cat. That's got to be like the easiest potty training.
Yeah, there wasn't any.
Yeah.
I just set her in the box and she went there. She never...
What do they put in that shit that makes them like want to use it?
Well, that's just what they do in nature. They bury their fucking poop and pee so that their scent can't be tracked.
Yeah, but like,
so like that's,
I've
that's
seen
the thing that they can
kitty litter advertised. Like it's like it like attracts them. I'm pretty sure they put some shit in there.
They don't know. There's no attractant in mine.
Some of them do, some of them don't. I think.
I don't know. This one didn't have anything like that. It just, it was just their natural instinct.
Yeah.
And they like to dig in anything like that. Like they'll do it in your house. Like if you leave like a bunch of clothes and shit laying on the floor and they can't find their box, they'll go to that shit. Anything that they feel like they can dig up, they'll do it in. But yeah, they really like the litter because they can completely bury it.
Right.
Yeah, it's easy. She's easy. She takes some gnarly poops though, dude. She'll wait for me to go to the bathroom just so she can go in there and fucking...
Oh, same time?
She'll try to sneak in and drop a poop right in front of me.
Simultaneous dumps.
Yeah, I'm finishing up my poop, and I see her sneak in, fucking look at me, and then go into the box. I'm like, oh my god.
As disgusting as that is, that's kind of adorable.
Throw my shield up, finish up, and get out of there. It's like
that's so cute though.
She's like, it's communal time. Like when I go and take my pee in the morning, she'll go in there and take a pee, and we'll go out and I feed her breakfast, and she follows me fucking everywhere.
That's hilarious.
She follows me fucking everywhere. But she gets in the zoomy stage where you've seen her. She's a little tyrant.
A menace.
Little tyrant. That Christmas tree is like crack for her.
What's with that? Why do cats?
They like the trees, man.
Yeah.
They like to climb up in them, sleep in them. That one's full of lights and fucking little miniature little toys she can play with. Little bulbs that are shiny. She thinks it's just one giant fucking toy. But yeah, I would let her go through it. I don't really care. There's not like there's any really valuable things in there, but I've seen her fucking gnawing on the branches. So she's like eating those little pieces of plastic in there, and I don't have that shit. Don't want her getting her fucking digestion fucked up. I gotta get her some surgery or some shit. That'd be fucked up.
Yeah.
But no, besides that, she's a great little cat. I love her. She's a good girl.
Have cats always been pets for humans, like as long as we can remember, or like when did we domesticate these things?
It was the Egyptians that domesticated them, and then when like the Romans went down there, and it just spread everywhere. Cats went everywhere.
The Romans.
That's my guess.
Probably right.
That's my guess. The Egyptians got around pretty good, but the Romans got around real good.
Yeah.
So I think they kind of spread.
Speaking of which, dude, I watched a 4-hour podcast with Lex Friedman all about Rome last week. I think it's older than that. I think it's been out for like a couple months now. But do you watch Lex Friedman shit?
Every once in a while, yeah, I will.
Did you watch this one by chance?
I don't think so, no.
Dude, it's really good. I can't recommend it enough. You should really watch it.
It sounded interesting when you said it. You told me about it earlier.
Dude, one thing I learned, which makes sense, but is really kind of cool. So like they didn't have microphones, right? But they would still gather for like big speeches and stuff, right? And instead of having like microphones to amplify their voice, they would use like a simultaneous sign language with what they were saying. Much like, we have some like body language, but it was much, much more advanced. And it didn't do what our sign language does, where we like spell out letters and words and shit. It actually like covered more of the emotional spectrum and would tell you how you should feel while hearing these words, right? How they should be like felt, which I thought was cool, like a much more layered language, than I think at least I gave them credit for. I think a lot of people probably don't give the Romans enough credit for just how advanced they were. I think in some ways they were more advanced than us, we just have like technological advancements and things, but man, like that level of communication is very sophisticated, so it just kind of put them into a different light for me. And man, I would love to have, of course, who wouldn't? But if you had a time machine, everybody's going to stop at ancient Rome, right? Just to see what it's like. You wouldn't?
Bro, it was a bad time.
Well, I would just throw on a toga and pass through and then get back in my time machine.
Yeah, if you could pass, but you'd have to be able to speak Latin and shit. And then if you didn't, they'd enslave you.
Yeah.
You're like, a foreigner, you must be an escaped slave.
Yeah.
Back to the ditches.
You're not wrong. I'd have to be Italian as fuck.
Yeah, they're gnarly. The Romans were gnarly as fuck.
Damn.
I mean, Caesar was fucking crazy, dude. Like, when he defeated the fucking the Frenchmen for the first time, I can't remember what they were called. They weren't the Celts. They were something like
the
that.
Franks?
The Franks.
Franks and beans?
Yeah, the Franks. They were led by Vercingetorix, I think his name, Vercingetorix or some shit like that, and he fucked them up for
really
a while.
rolls off the tongue. What a fucking
that's a
loser.
weird name. And he ended up in this city.
Go by Vinny, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. Vinny ended up in this city fucking getting besieged, waiting for his other Franks to come to his rescue.
Vinny and Frank.
Caesar was the one who was besieging him, and this was when he was trying to fucking get a name for himself after he got kind of ran out politically.
So this fucks me up because so many people like took the Caesar name and ran with it. So you have like Julius Caesar, Caesar Augustus, like they became a title, but there was a guy.
Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar's the
That's
first.
the first one.
Boom.
Yeah.
So that's who we're talking about right
Julius Caesar, yeah.
now. Just to clarify.
The first dictator.
Okay.
The only dictator. The first and only dictator of Rome. But yeah, he was making his name so he could build up his name through military conquest. And by doing this, he's trying to conquer these people, which were unconquerable. But
Yes.
so he's besieging these motherfuckers. Huge army of Franks was going to come get him, so he needed to besiege this guy, get in the city before they got there to hold their leader hostage in the war. Well, he couldn't, and he got stuck out there, and they seen the fucking armies approaching. So what he did, instead of stopping the siege, this is how Romans do shit, dog. They built another wall around them, so they could have a wall behind them that they were defending while they continued to siege the city.
Nice.
So yeah, they did that, and it worked. And he fucking got in, got Vercingetorix, told him to fucking surrender. He did. That's how he got his name, marched back, and fucking became Caesar of Rome. That's how
Nice.
he won. It was all dependent on that battle. He would have died. It would have been. It never would have happened.
Right.
Would have remained a republic for a long time. But yeah, that whole story of the trifecta, the triumvirate, where there was like him and Hannibal, or what was his name? Ptolemy, and then there was a third guy, like a merchant who was really rich.
Ptolemy was the general, right?
Yeah. But the rich guy ended up trying to do the same thing Caesar did to try to get his name, because he kind of got shoved off to the side by Ptolemy and Caesar. And he ended up getting fucked up. And when they captured him, they fucking did him like your boy in Game of Thrones.
They reeked him?
No, they melted the gold.
Oh,
He's like, you came here for gold? He's like, here you go. Fucking poured gold in his mouth.
So I wonder if that's where that fucking story comes from.
Could have been. Could have been where they got the idea for it from.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got fucking schmelted.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
That's a gnarly way to kill somebody, dude.
Yeah. I mean, he went down there just starting shit, just to get glory. Killed all a bunch of people, So he got what he deserved, I guess.
Dude.
Speaking of, what about old Papa Luigi? What happened there? What's your
Oh,
take on
yeah, that Roman bastard.
Roman?
One more quick thing about ancient Rome before we go over to Luigi. So, you know about their bathroom situation.
Yeah, they did the slop fucking mop.
The sponge on a stick.
Yeah, the slop mop, dog.
It wasn't as bad as we thought. So they had buckets. So vinegar was highly used in Rome. So you just had little like pickle jars that you would dunk them in, and it would soak for a while. So you'd have like oh no, I just put that one in, push that one off. Let me get one that's been soaking for a minute, so kill off the germs.
But you still got some poopy in there.
There's still some. if somebody had peanuts,
Well, you just had a rough one,
if
dude.
you had peanuts,
It's just a clogged up one. You just got just brown with shit
right
floating in there. Like,
you think they had squatty potties?
oh, yeah, it was just holes in the fucking ground.
Well, because that's what I'm saying. I think our form's fucked. I think we have to wipe more because of our form. You know what I'm saying?
Because the cheeks don't spread enough?
Yeah, because we're kicked back on the porcelain, like, flat chair thing. So, my mom asked for an ottoman, but she didn't call it an ottoman. She was like, I need a footrest thing, for when I'm sitting on the... And I thought she said toilet, but it was loud and I was driving and shit. So I was like, oh, she wants a squatty potty. Okay, got it. No, she definitely did not want a squatty potty, but that's what I bought at the store. But it happened to be the perfect price limit for our fucking, what do they call it? That white elephant.
You're taking that to work?
No. For our family get together.
Oh, if you get together.
So, and if I get stuck with it, I'll be happy. I'll squatty potty it up, dude. But I wonder if the
side
Romans...
of the family, your mom's side?
Yeah. I wonder if the Romans knew about that or if they were...
I mean, they were just straight up squatted down.
Yeah.
Just hunched
On a
over.
hole.
Yeah, there's just a hole.
Just
Dropped.
Asian cigarette style?
Yeah.
Okay.
Full on
That
Asian
works,
style.
though. That's better. You need less wiping.
Yeah.
Like a dog. You pinch off cleaner.
Probably.
So it probably wasn't as bad as we think.
No, I mean, that sounds pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
You don't want to be hitting yourself with a slop mop. That's not good, man. Because you're not getting the stink out.
You think the emperor just had just sponges on sponges on sponges?
Oh, yeah, he never used the same sponge.
Never used the same sponge twice?
No.
Just pass it down.
Like the rappers never wear the same shirt twice. He never wiped with the same sponge more than once.
Yeah.
And he had people wiping him. Just like, clean me up, bitch.
Yeah.
You just bent over and he had
Or do you
to
think,
serve it.
dude, if I was Caesar, I wouldn't even wipe. I'd just go straight to the baths and there'd just be a brown cloud around. Like that stinky kid from Charlie Brown. But nobody could say shit. Nobody could say nothing because you're the imp.
Yeah, he wasn't the emperor even though. That was his nephew.
Yeah, that's Augustus.
Augustus was the first
Yeah.
emperor.
But yeah, if I was Augustus, I wouldn't even wipe my ass. I would just walk around people in the pool. Just brown cloud, dude. Yeah. Yeah. I would have been a fucking Elagabalus or a Nero big time, dude. I would have went crazy with the power immediately.
No, I wouldn't have. That's boring.
Boring?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have been anything but boring, I promise you
No,
that.
I'd be boring and weird. I'm not into that. I don't get any joy from any of that. I'd want to actually. You have a huge, powerful, the most
Right, no,
powerful
dude.
system. You could have done anything.
I would delegate a lot of stuff to a lot of people.
I think a lot of them were lead poison too, weren't they?
Oh, yeah, yeah. They were
Like
drinking
the pipes they were
mercury and
using.
shit.
They were all lead pipes.
Well,
for
we
their-
still have fucking
their plumbing and
shit.
shit.
It's
But they were
fucking-
lined in copper, weren't they? Or ours are lined in copper or something.
yeah.
I can't remember how that whole shit works.
Yeah.
I think they've replaced a lot of the lid, don't they?
Yeah, they're getting rid of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got asbestos. Who knows? And now it's
It was
plastic.
basically Flint, Michigan
It's fucked up.
for hundreds of years.
Like, oh, lead's fucked up. And then they're like, oh, now plastics are fucked up. Like, every material seems to have its downside. Like, humans just aren't built for this shit. I don't know.
I mean, not on scale. It's not. That's the thing. That's exactly the point, though. It's not like people with religions and shit think that we were designed to be here. And it's like, no, brother.
It's all freaky
this
fucking
is just,
chaos.
we are just a fungus that has grown up and through the crack.
Yeah.
There's no design for us. There's a bunch of shit that could kill us here because we weren't meant to be here. It's just random shit.
It's random.
Some shit will survive, but there's other shit, a lot of it, that will fucking kill us.
Oh, yeah, most of everything goes extinct. But shout out to fungus because they sent some scientists into Chernobyl.
I've seen that.
Seen that?
The black fungus that eats radiation.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's gnarly.
Dude, fungus among us. It's the most amazing thing.
Well,
on the
yeah. I
planet.
mean, if that isn't proof that there's probably life out in the universe, what is? I mean, that thing exists in a death hole that they didn't think anything could survive in,
And what is it? Fungus. Mushrooms are the most intelligent species on the planet.
I was just thinking about that, man. When you fucking eat mushrooms, it's like there's like a living being in your body, in your body with you at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like fucking
Symbiotic.
Like intelligent entity, moving your brain in ways you don't know how. It can just fucking
Alter
show
your
you
nervous
shit
system,
and change
dude.
your shit around. It feels like there's fingers on your brain. Or there's some other spirit inside you. You're sharing the same core with something else.
Well, it gets
for a
into
minute.
your DNA, dog. It's deeper than that. It alters you.
Yeah, mushrooms are weird.
Yeah. They sure are.
I haven't done them in a long time.
I would know nothing about it. Yeah. All hearsay.
Yeah,
Right.
all hearsay.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, Luigi, you were asking.
Luigi.
So yeah, they caught his ass, and you know what? For one, I'm glad. I'm tired of all these ladies hyping him up as the next big thing.
Just jealous.
He's so hot.
You're just jealous? Is that what I'm hearing right
He's
now?
5'7".
He's jealous.
He's 5'7".
He's jealous. The man has fucking spunk. He's got some gumption.
He has gumption.
He's got goddamn gumption.
Dude, we've all wanted to do what he did. We were
And
just
he
smart
did it.
enough to not do it.
No, he did it. He wasn't smart enough. He literally fucked up the escape.
Yeah.
Why are you in here with the same thing? You got fake money, you got fake IDs. Why ain't you got a mask on? Why are you at
Yeah.
McDonald's?
You should have just bailed so hard. You should have went so far away.
Yeah, I mean, he's supposed to be rich and smart, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get caught. I think he's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, he wants to get caught. He wants to get his manifesto.
Yeah, the
out
guy's
there.
clearly a what you call it?
A lewd.
No, he's one of those Ted Kaczynski types.
Yeah, no, he like idolized him. He left some like
Yeah,
glowing
that-
book review or something for him.
Yeah,
And okay, man, I get it. I do. Trust me. I've been that guy who's been advocating. Hey, Ted Kaczynski wasn't all crazy, but like, dude, when you're killing people, it's a tough sell. It just is a tough sell.
it is.
sorry.
But I mean, I have two.
Write a book first, dude. Write the
Yeah.
book, and then and then if that
I have
doesn't
different
work,
views
then
on
maybe
it.
kill somebody.
I
But
got different views on it. I mean, I don't think was it right. I don't know, man. I don't know if.
but it wasn't.
Hold
wrong.
on, hold on. This is my question though. If this guy, his life was massively negatively affected by the decisions that this person in his company made, or if a person he knew died as a result of the decisions that this person in their company made, does he not in turn have the right to take their life for infringing on his?
No, he doesn't have the right.
Why not?
We know that because it's not. There's no justice involved with that. There's no.
How's that not justice? How's that not like natural
Because there's
justice?
no. Oh, if we want to argue what
That's what
justice
I'm-
is,
yeah.
but I'm talking about in America. We have a system.
Of course, there's that system, but that system isn't going to punish that company who made those decisions
I feel you,
based
though.
on greed to kill those people.
I feel you. There's
So-
huge problems beyond this, and I do like that it is
I
brought
want to
awareness
continue
to
that
it.
because if you're leaning on that system, which is obviously broken to the point where it's not going to punish these people for murdering its own citizens, what avenue do you then have? Because you're saying that law that you need to depend on is built by that system, which clearly doesn't follow that law because it allows these people to murder people. for
Yeah,
money
I mean, it's an
by using
idea.
red tape and paper
Right.
and words to do that.
Right.
So it's like, I mean, an intelligent person sees that and they see that where was this going to go? It's not like they're going to magically one day go, oh, we want to be good guys now. It's like the bad guys are running the show. So what do
Yeah,
you do?
dude. No, Trevor Wallace put out a hilarious joke because he's like, the CEO gets offed, and then a few days later, the Chick-fil-A CEO raises the prices. Like, this guy's trying to unalive himself. What the fuck
playing
is he
fire,
doing?
dude.
Yeah.
Well, I actually seen that there was this. I was watching Breaking Points, and they were talking about this health company decided to roll back this new initiative that they were going to put on that if you were in anesthesia
Oh, I heard about this.
longer than an appointed amount of time, then you would be charged per.
So they changed their
per time.
policy on
They
that?
rolled that back. They said we're not going to put it out because of feedback
Public.
that we've received or
Yeah.
whatever. But it was like you're rolling that back because you feel the heat.
Well, the timing was poor.
Yeah. I mean, you're
We'll wait a
feeling the
couple
heat.
years
Yeah,
and do
exactly.
that.
We're gonna wait 6 months till the new
Yeah.
cycle moves on. Until when Trump gets inaugurated, then we can sneak it in there. real
Exactly.
quick.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what we're talking about.
yeah.
These are these people. They're not going anywhere.
No, they're not.
And I
They're
mean,
thick.
and it's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What's gonna actually change it if not actual violence? And I'm not advocating that. And I'm just theologizing or
I would say-
philosophically looking at the situation as what would you do?
A president who's maybe not completely paid off, who can recognize that this is a huge problem.
Again, it's leaning on that same system which we've already covered is corrupt in every way. I mean, what?
So what are you
I'd
gonna
have
do?
to see-
Nuke
I'd
the
have to
whole
see-
fucking country?
I'm
I
not
mean,
saying nuke the whole country, but it's like maybe we need to really stand up as a people in a serious way, and not like we need to revolt, but we need to be like, let's do a real deal. Couple million people don't go to work today. Like, how about 100 million people don't go to work today?
Right.
And is that ever going to happen? Are you gonna? Because then, if you don't go to work today, you ain't getting paid.
Yeah, and guess what? Other people are gonna come and work.
And they're going to come in and they're going to cover, and you're
Yeah.
going to get shilled out and scabbed out by those same companies you're trying
Yeah.
to fight. So it's like, what are you going to do? How about if 100 million people shoot their boss? Then what changes? Oh,
Hey, don't say this.
I'm just saying, again, philosophically, What changes then? A whole fucking lot. That's what this point is. That's what his point is, I think, 100%. That we can sit here and we can talk and try to do all this stuff, but the guys who are cheating, the guys who are completely fine with cheating, being immoral, disgusting, rolling in the gutter, they're always gonna win. Because they're always gonna find that creek to slip in. So it's like, well, I mean, it's just the same. It's history.
Hey, I gotta say,
it's those guys building up to the point where they get to a crescendo and then it falls.
I'm not against what the dude stands for at all. I really get it, and I'm glad that he's bringing awareness to all this shit, and everybody's having these conversations. I really am.
I mean, we would never be having the conversation
if that didn't happen.
And also, it's like I feel bad because like that guy who got shot, was raised to do that.
Right.
He was raised to think that what he was doing was completely fine. This society, again, the corrupt society.
He's just trying to chase promotions.
He's trying to chase money. He's trying to please the people that he was told he needs to please.
In his family,
But I mean, that's kind of like the Nazi thing too. It's like, how culpable are you? Like, I wasn't the one making the orders. You know, he had people above him because he was part of like a subgroup of this huge conglomerate that is United Health.
Yeah.
He was United Health Group, and then there's United Health Co. Like the whole fucking thing. He was a small part of it. And it's like, you know, I was just taking orders. I'm just doing what I'm told. But it's like, you know what you're doing.
That,
yeah, every single person can say that. You know what you're doing. You know that the policies your company was taking was really negatively affecting people to the point of like bankrupting them, losing houses, losing lives, like losing children. I mean, there's parents who had to lose children, man, or watch fucking their kids writhe in pain because they couldn't get the medication. That is, on my scale, I mean, you've passed the checkpoint for getting shot. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's fucked up, but we got to figure out some way to attack that. Really, I mean, there has to be some way to attack that isn't going to be shooting people in the street because that's
right. Because that's just going to
be anarchy. It's going to be anarchy.
That's what I'm saying. Just pure anarchy. That's what I'm saying. It's like, but it's I do like exactly. I like where everybody's
the
talking
system
about
has to fucking.
And I hope the system changes. And maybe this one time it worked out, but like. I'm telling in an ideal world, I wish there's another way, but I don't.
I do too.
Yeah, I don't know what.
And I think the only other way is that system to recognize where this is going. I mean, you have to recognize like. The point where you get fucking shot up and your buildings get burned, that's an inevitable, like that's the end of the incline.
Right.
Like that's
where this is going.
That's a static point.
Yeah.
And it's steadily heading there, brother. Yeah. And it's happened how many times throughout history? Untold times. We don't even know, dude.
Yeah.
Like, ancient, we were talking about ancient civilizations. Yeah. They went through the same problems, I'm sure, where they got super powerful and greed toppled them. You have to say, I have enough. At one point, you have to say, I have enough. Let's spread it out. Let's build up around me. Let's make the society, let's make my community bigger and better.
Right.
So my wealth comes through other means than paper money, because that's never going to satisfy. There's always more you can get. I don't know. And then there's always a small percentage of people that can attain that. And what's the 99% is all just unfulfilled and unhappy. That can't last forever, man.
No. Well, that's like Monopoly. If you ever play Monopoly, one person's happy. And everybody else is pissed.
And it's usually the motherfucker who's cheating or rotten or slimy or will do whatever they can.
And you know that was made by anarchists, right?
It was made by a lot of it. It was like Milton Hasbro.
No, well, they took it and run, but the original game was made by anarchists who were trying to show that capitalism ends with one guy happy and everybody else fucking pissed.
That's literally the one game I refuse to play and have refused to play for years.
Because it's designed to make everyone angry.
Yeah, exactly. It's never going to end well.
It's designed to show that flaw in the system, though.
Yeah.
And that is so true, man. I mean, I hate to say it because like I don't think a full blown communist country is the way to go either. But I don't think you need to go full blown with either. We have certain things that are communist, right? Like the fire department,
and like
right?
this system that we use is barely that old at all. I mean, it's a couple hundred years. I mean, there were systems that we've had before this. Monarchies lasted,
longer. Yeah, look at Rome,
bro. I mean, empire, shit like that. Like dictatorship is the longest running fucking that's ever ran, and it's just gone under different names.
Shout out North Korea.
So it's like, I mean, just because we have democracy now doesn't mean we can't make something that's better.
Why did I shout out North Korea? We don't have any viewers in North Korea.
No, they're dark.
Damn.
They go dark. They pretend to be on the internet when like white people come around to look at shit.
Oh, what do you
We are really powerful. We really know how this works. Really good. We're
I've
hacking
seen
your
that.
brain.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah, no. They don't even know how to move a mouse and shit. They're like looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. That shit's wild. I mean, Kim Jong, talk about a fucking talk about a
Iron
situation,
grip,
dude.
I love it.
I mean, that's people too, and like if you that's a great lesson for anybody. Take a look at North Korea.
Mm-hmm.
You are them, just born here.
Yeah.
You are them, just born here.
Right.
I mean, that's how conditionable, how fucking gullible, like how fucking, and they get in that same comfort, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm comfortable, I'm not dead here.
Right.
And like, people can survive in that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not being murdered right now, so that's good.
This is good.
Yeah, I have a soup with a couple beans in it. That's better than soup with no beans in it, which is just water.
Mm-hmm.
And it's clean. Yeah, dude. So there's people are gullible, people are conditionable, people are fucking trickable, and above all, they're fucking greedy. Usually,
Yeah.
they want as much as they can get.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's got to be a philosophical switch to our society, but I think we're just ultra materialist, ultra consumerist society. I don't know how you could change that really overnight.
Yeah, no, I know. It's so funny. There's a story about the Dalai Lama. They take him to Rodeo Drive, and they let him go for like a couple hours to all the shops and stores.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes back, and so what'd you think, Dolly? I get it now. I wanted everything.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted this is supposed to be this person who desires nothing, right? As closest to the living Buddha. I wanted everything. That's how powerful
our society.
This fucking society is.
Yeah,
man.
because that's so strange too. Because, I mean, I've never been in a society outside of Western society, but it's like the entirety of Western society is designed to sell you something.
Yes.
But outside of that, in the East, it was much different.
Right.
Progression. So there's so much fucking. That's the thing. It's like we've traded. Yeah, it's pretty much we've traded our fucking freedom for an illusory shackle.
Mm-hmm.
That like you're not gonna die. You're gonna wake up every day. You're gonna be fine. Nobody's gonna attack you. There's not gonna be some rampaging horde. But we're also gonna take away your ideology. We're gonna, fucking plan this fucking thought process in your head. We're gonna tell you this is how you need to live.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be put in a box, but you're gonna be safe in that box.
Mm-hmm.
But in the fucking East, that's not how it is, bro. I mean, there's clashing of ideas constantly over there. Different religions are constantly clashing with each other. Different ways of living are
the Dalai
constantly
Lama can't
clashing
even
with
go
each other.
home.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a completely
He's a refugee.
different. They're not selling you anything over there. It's basically, I mean, like a communist country, they're selling you nothing. I mean, it's basically they're selling you community or total devotion to that ideal of community or something. I don't know how a communist person thinks or lives.
Yeah.
That's a completely different way of my life, But I mean, it's just almost as.
I've heard some bad stories.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard some bad stories, but I've also heard some bad stories about democracy too.
Yeah, but no, the ones I've heard from people who have come from communist countries that I've actually met are dark. Dark, bro.
Yeah, I mean, there's real dark shit. But I mean, do we not see all the dark shit that we do?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Mean, what about what about Iraq and Afghanistan?
I don't think
Americans have really looked at
who's
that.
lived in both and is telling me this is better.
Well, yeah, because they come over here and it's very much easy, and I mean it's a lot better than a communist country where you're getting told what to do and shit, and fucking you kind of have your whole life planned out, and if you don't like that plan, it's fucking shitty. But it's like, what do we do for this freedom? I mean, what happened?
Freedom isn't free.
What happened in fucking Iraq and Afghanistan in the dark?
Yeah.
I mean, did we see all that? No. We didn't see the pile of fucking feet and shit. I mean, what happened in fucking Vietnam? There's shit that we have done and that resulted in nothing.
Yeah.
that resulted in literally nothing changes, where it was untold horror. Untold horror. We can't even imagine.
Oh, bro. You just
And it's
reminded
like,
me of something that
You know,
stuck with
we're
me.
just as bad.
I saw some old-timey war footage. Me and my dad were watching this one time. History Channel shit. And it was the Pacific World War II. And one of our American tanks that had a fucking flamethrower on the front that would find these little caves and shit, right?
Yeah.
But dude, they adorned the front of this tank with a chain, and this
Schools.
the chain was lined with the skulls of the enemies, dude, like through the eye sockets and shit. It was just hanging skulls on the front of this flame-throwing tank, dude.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
I'm
they
like,
do all kinds of shit like that. Skulls, fucking scalps. They take fucking
But
scalps,
dude, like-
Indian style, dude.
you don't see that in the propaganda war
That ain't gonna
movies.
make it to CNN, brother.
Yeah,
No.
but
I mean,
that's
not-
real shit.
Exactly. That's why I kind of like movies like Apocalypse Now and Jarhead. And they're not like
Tigerland.
Tigerland. They're not these movies that are like, oh, look at this crazy battle and shit. And like, those are really cool, like Band of Brothers and fucking shit like that. I love that. But these movies, look at what it does to you.
Yeah.
I mean, what it does to a human being to be in a murder show.
Yep.
And that's what you're in. Like, that's it. Like, you have to change to survive here, and you're not going to go back.
Kill or be killed.
Yeah, and then what...
Platoon does a good job of that too, in a way.
Platoon's really good about it, but it's like, what do we do with those people when they get back, dude? I mean, how we treated our vets and shit from those wars. The VA is a complete shit show. Like, a lot of those people can't get help with psychiatric help. The record numbers of fucking suicides from those soldiers, from the shit that they seen, that they can't get over their friends dying and get blown to pieces. And it's all for nothing. It's all for nothing. That's like I think one of the big differences between those guys and World War II guys.
Shout out to MAPS though and their psychedelic research that they're doing with the vets.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Definitely. I've seen a lot of stuff with like weed and
PTSD with
and,
MDMA.
MDMA. I've seen stuff
mushrooms.
like that. Yeah, it's definitely an avenue that can help you for sure. I'm sure it helps a lot of people. It's a very enlightening experience to be able to do shit. But yeah, I mean, those guys not getting the help, the suicide that we've had, the suicide problem with that, and then not seeing the victory at the end of it is, I think you see a lot of PTSD in this group as opposed to like the World War II group, which still had it, but not nearly as much, is because they fucking won.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they had a thing at the end of it where it's like, we got Hitler. We got those Japanese. We went all the way to Tokyo. We stopped the war. And, my friends died for something.
Yeah.
They died glorious.
The end justifies the means.
Yeah, the bravery that got us there. These guys are like,
what'd we do it for?
we were driving around handing out chocolate bars to these little kids and we got blown up by a bomb in the road. And now they run that place. Yeah, we're the people with the fucking F-22s and the nuclear bombs and...
Meanwhile, a few
all this
CEOs at Halliburton or wherever.
Yeah, and they're the ones who ran the whole fucking
Yeah.
thing. Just so they could get, oil rights to the land with a friendly government that gets installed, which never got installed because you didn't even understand the people. Like, it's unexcusable because you have fucking Russia who was just in there, who got their shit kicked by the Afghanistan people. It's like, we're just better than the Russians. We're going to do better than them. It's like, brother, they've got some shit too. They should have walked over them. Even if you are better than the Russians, they should have walked over them. Maybe we need to dig into why they didn't. Because these motherfuckers have AK-47s and sheets. Mm-hmm. That's it. And fucking homemade bombs in 2-liter bottles.
That was like crazy willpower.
That's it. And a God.
Yeah.
That they fucking fully believe in. And you need to understand that. Mm-hmm. That they will 100% die. Their children will die. Their children's children will fucking die. And that's the thing. Like, I love that in Apocalypse Now. I just watched that again. But that line he has in there is... Charlie doesn't get R&R very often because he's watching that fucking... Charlie's R&R is cold rice and some fucking rat meat. Wow. Charlie don't go home until he's won. That's when Charlie's done. It's not a 1-year tour for them. It's their life. And that's what you're doing over there in Iraq and Afghanistan. Mm-hmm. That's their home. You blow up their home. They don't got nowhere else to go. They don't want time off. Their fucking glory is blowing your fucking brains out.
Yeah.
And then going on to the next one and doing that. That's what you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we just suck our own dicks to where we think we can just do whatever we want, go wherever we want, do whatever we want. And it's like, over and over again, we're seeing that's not happening. That's not the case.
I wish I could self-suck, but can't.
No, we can't. We're not all Maryland mans.
No.
Wish we were.
Let's talk drones real quick, and then I'm going to get out of here.
The drones.
Yeah, dude. What do you think?
I don't know.
Have you seen any footage?
I've seen weird stuff. I mean, it's probably the Chinese or the Americans.
They got lights on them and shit. I'm like, dude, if anybody was up to nefarious shit, they'd use stealthier drones than this. Like, what are we talking
I
about?
think they know the rules. I mean, the fucking military has very little capacity to do anything about it. They can't. They can't just fly a jet over and shoot this fucking thing down in the middle of a residential area, and we can't be firing guns up at it. So it's like, they know, whoever's sending these up there know that rule, or know where they're at, and I think the Chinese know that very well. Like, yeah, there's nothing they can do about it. Or it's a drone, and we clearly have more than a couple. So it's like, we'll just send a fucking horde over there, get as much information as we can from whatever we can on that coast to make our, pinpoint our targets for whatever theoretical attack, that every nation I'm sure has in case of whatever. I'm sure that's what it is. I don't know. It could be something else, I guess. I have no idea. I really don't. It's just, who knows?
It seems like a big distraction. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal, honestly.
No, I haven't seen them do anything. It's just surveillance at its best, I guess.
Yeah,
it's like we're getting surveilled by these.
I guess
fucking
people just
companies
feel like violated or whatever by it.
Yeah, I mean, you have no privacy for sure, but it's like you haven't had privacy forever. Like I was saying, you're tracked on your phone.
No, they tap everything. Yeah, they can listen to you when your
texts,
phone's off.
Everything. They can do anything they want, and we don't have a problem with that.
Yo, if I'm crazy, tell me. But if I'm not, am I the only one noticing this? Because I heard that they were using Wi-Fi in a way where they could like send it out like almost like radar waves through your house and see like where people are located in the house. So check this out. I swear to Christ, I've been noticing an uptick in commercials initiating on my phone when I step up and away from my phone, like in my house to like go to the bathroom or something, or to go to the kitchen. Whenever I'm not in a spot where I can hit skip ad, that's when the ads will like generate. It's like they put like a predatory ad that just sits and lurks and waits for your like Wi-Fi positioning to be away from your phone and then goes.
That's it.
If not, that's what they're gonna do. Yeah. These sick fucking advertisers.
If you're at work and you're connected to your Wi-Fi or something, but if you're at home, you don't have Wi-Fi, so.
Oh, they can't. Well, satellites, nothing. I'm crazy.
I mean, they can use the Wi-Fi, like you said. I've heard like military people say that they can do that shit.
Yeah,
I believe it. So, I mean, why not? I don't know how any of it works. Right. So I can't say I don't know how Wi-Fi even works. I don't know what it is. It's waves in the air.
Dude, right? So I was riding my bike tonight, and there's this guy over on like 62nd Street or some shit, and I never noticed this. I'd taken this for granted. Maybe he's had this the whole time, but like everybody's just got a normal house, and then you look at his house. He's got every antenna you could ever imagine, dude. His whole backyard looks like the jungle gym of fucking antennas, and like
he could be like a ham radio bro.
Dude.
One of those radio bros.
He must be radioing around the world.
He's got like a pirate radio station or something.
For real. It was
people who do that shit.
Yeah.
It's an old school shit, but yeah, there's people who get those like little dial radios and then they can talk to people.
There were multiple. It looked like he must have had the satellite set up, must have had radio set up, must have had like all of that shit.
Who knows?
I'll have to point it out to you sometime because it's in the neighborhood. It's not too far away. Like I said, I was just riding my bike around, but yeah. And then you get to thinking though, like imagine if you could see all those invisible waves, like what it would look like and how much is really going on. And you get to thinking about the uptick in cancer and all that shit too. Could it have anything to do with all of these waves that we don't see?
Could it?
Vibrations passing through our molecules and shit.
It could. I think it's more what we're ingesting and what we're breathing.
It's probably a combination of everything. But yeah, our food's
our food, our water, and our our air.
Yeah.
I think all those things are just polluted
Right.
more than they ever have been, and we're just getting more foreign shit in our bodies all the time.
Yeah.
Like preservatives and shit. Like, I think about that more and more. I try to buy less and less shit that has preservatives in it. I know you say you like a lot of canned shit, and that's what I worry about, that canned shit, because it does have a lot of preservatives in it. Like, what is that doing to our, like, we're an organic, and those preservatives get in our fucking meat.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is it doing to us? Like, is it just like
It's just
graying
a little
our
bit
meat out?
No, just some pre-formaldehyde before you
That's
die.
what I'm saying,
Yeah,
brother. Like, what are we
preserving shit.
doing? We're preserving ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
is that what's like, maybe that's causing this cancer, where it's like this weird mutation from this weird fucking shit trying to like stop our shit from aging and growing. Like, I don't know what those preservatives would do.
I try to get decent canned shit though. It's like BPA free on the cans, and like it's just mostly salt is your preservative, brother. Like, it's not that crazy.
They have preservatives in a lot of the food and shit.
They
like
do.
Frozen food.
That's what you gotta watch out for, is
processed frozen foods.
Yep. Yeah, those like pre-prepared meals and shit. Those are really bad. Even like the deli meats and shit now, you gotta be careful, but
I'd say any meat,
yeah,
really,
yeah,
because they gotta cure there. I mean, they gotta, any meat.
Well, I got some good ass meat right now, actually.
Even if you get it from, you gotta get like a private farmer, who doesn't feed on like,
I got some Piedmont
grain and
beef
shit,
right now.
nasty shit.
It's like top tier shit, and they're all grass fed or whatever, all that stuff. But we only get it once a year through my mom's work for the holidays.
I want to go.
Shit's too expensive.
I want to get like a quarter of a cow, split it with my mom and Brian.
Yeah. You don't have a freezer?
They got a big ass freezer over there, and I could just
section off.
I'd bring some bunch of shit with me that I want, and stop
Yeah.
over there and get some more for the week or whatever I want.
There you go.
Have some good meat. I don't have to pay a fucking.
Yeah, man. I made a big ass roast this weekend. Peppercini roast.
I want to get a fucking crock pot. Start making crock pot creations.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. And then your whole apartment just smells so good.
Fire. I make shit, but it's like I don't do like the long prep meals. Usually, I should.
They're easy.
They're easy as fuck. Cause
Yeah.
like I remember my mom used to make a roast like she'd just do it like before we'd go to school.
Yeah.
She'd just fucking
There's
pop
dinner.
the roast in the fucking thing, put some water in there, put the seasonings on, put some fucking potatoes and carrots and onions and shit, put the lid on, put it in the oven at a certain temperature, and when we get home, dinner will be ready. Yeah, I need to start doing that shit again.
Yeah, and then you can eat on it for like
Everything's
3-4
fucking
days.
expensive. But Trump needs to do his fucking job and get that shit.
It's cheaper than going out to eat.
Yeah. I mean, it is. It probably is.
It is.
If you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you can, for one person, one meal, one roast will last you a long time. You can do a lot of shit with it. If
you
you
like 4 days.
like if you had a family.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, groceries are fucking ridiculous.
Insane.
That's another thing about having kids and shit. I'd love to do that. I'd love to have kids too, but it's like, even if I get my shit all figured out, like even if my plan comes to perfect fruition, will I have enough money for that shit to like buy an actual house in a good spot and like be able to fucking buy everything I need to buy, like all the insurance and shit, all the fucking food, all the fucking sports shit, the cars, you need multiple motherfucking cars. I mean, you gotta have a down bitch for that.
Yeah.
A down bitch, like, for sure, because you get into that, and even if you split up, I mean, you still gotta, pay for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. That's another thing. What's the state of like the modern adult relationship? You know what I'm saying? Is that fucking built to last?
I think it can be. I think it varies widely, obviously.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is that? What's the percentage? That's what I want. I want
the percentage ain't good.
That's what I'm saying. Man, and how do we get that better? We need to fix that shit, man.
People need Christ in their life.
Is that it?
Get the pornography off the screen.
I think that probably needs
dating
a little bit
apps.
of reduction. The dating app, I've deleted mine.
Me too.
I deleted it.
Yeah, I ain't got none of that.
I mean, I have.
It makes me
I had
sick.
good experiences on it, but it's like, man, I don't want to. I want to meet somebody in real life, man.
Yeah.
I want to meet a real person, but that's tough. That's like trying to force myself to.
Well,
get
I
out.
think, dude, I think honestly we should just focus on you, man, and then that time will come.
I think so too. I think
yeah.
once I get like into a fucking field and shit, and once I get to where I want to be, I think that'll come.
Yeah.
Right now, it's not. I don't even know if I am in a place where I can really. Because I'm in so much change myself, I don't even know if I could hold up my end of a relationship.
Right.
I probably could. I mean, I definitely could, but
It
it's
can be
tough.
work. Yeah.
It's work. It is work. It's definitely fucking work to be in a good one. You can't be just fucking hanging out. But yeah, man. Fucking the world's crazy. Donnie. We need Fat Donnie to come through on some of his fucked up promises. He needs to get the fucking grocery situation figured out. He needs to put the fucking donuts in the basket at a reasonable price.
I've been doing good on my groceries. Eat like a peasant, but saving money.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I do all right though. It's not too expensive, but I don't mind spending some money on it.
I do a lot of medieval style meals, like just throw the leftovers in the pot, stir,
Yeah, no, I fucking.
spice it up.
I had from Walmart. They have those pizzas in their deli that they make the breakfast pizzas.
Yeah.
It's like a biscuit crust with fucking hash browns and egg and sausage on it. I got one of those the other day and fucking made that up. God damn. I think
Yeah.
that was like the first time I've ever had a pizza like that.
A breakfast
Like a
pizza.
breakfast
that?
pizza.
Yeah.
That was fucking good. I had like 3 pieces of it though and was like,
Oh, they'll kill
my
you, dude.
God.
They put that butter like shit on there. It's like fake butter, and
There's fake butter on it?
at least the I haven't had the Walmart ones. I had the Hy-Vee ones.
No, I didn't have no fake butter on there, I don't think. I didn't see. There's
Yeah.
some fake bullshit eggs on there. I mean, that's some
Yeah.
bullshit eggs, but everything else was pretty good.
Yeah, if you watch your fats though, like people act like it's so
I
hard.
think you just watch your calories.
Well, for
Isn't
sure.
that basically it?
No,
I mean,
no,
if
no.
you like, if
No,
you're
you
not,
need to watch more than calories. You
I
need to
mean,
watch
if you want to balance shit, but if you're trying to balance your weight, if you
Oh,
stay
yeah.
at like, if you stay at like
for sure.
2,000, 2,500.
But like as far as
Alright.
like gut health and
yeah, you want to do all that shit. You got to do all
your
that.
energy and all that shit, like
Yada yada.
cut the sugar and just watch your oils. Like if you don't go out to eat, you can avoid a lot of oils.
I don't know about all that. I have more energy than I know what to do with, and I don't eat like super nice.
Yeah, you got the
No,
Chad
okay.
Johnson mentality. It's McDonald's. You're
No,
still
I don't
making
eat
Pro
McDonald's.
Bowls.
I don't eat McDonald's. The only I did eat some McDonald's recently though. Fucking the McRib is back, so I had to hit it up once.
Yeah.
That's a Nebraska staple. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was invented here. Yeah.
Yeah, that mystery gray patty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're disgustingly good.
Yeah.
I have to try it once every time they come back, but no, I don't fuck with McDonald's. I usually, like I said, I usually make my own shit, or I'll make shit at
Well, they're just
McDonald's.
saying how bad these seed oils and like soy oils and all this shit is long term, and that's what most of the restaurants use because they're cheap, you know. But the real quick way around that, and I've always cooked with it at home, it's just butter, dude. Butter's still like good for you. It's really not that bad if you use it to cook, you know, or olive oil.
I use peanut oil.
See, I don't think that one's good.
I love peanut oil.
Yeah. I think that one might, and I eat so much peanut butter that's where I'm getting a lot of nut oils and stuff. It's like, because it's a weird concentration. Like sunflower oil you would think is good for you, but it's not. Canola oil is like not good for you.
Why?
It just doesn't like break down in the body right. I don't know. There's some weird shit, weird properties. I'd have to look into it more to give you
I
an
don't know.
educated answer.
Peanut oil, you figure, is pretty good.
You would think. Maybe it is. I can't remember, but yeah.
I fuck with peanut oil and olive oil when I can, but that's just expensive.
Yeah, olive oil and butter is what I try to use.
I usually use butter with my eggs,
Yeah,
but like if I'm making up some meat, I gotta put a little oil in there.
sure.
There's a little base on there.
I'll put chunks of butter though. I really do. I love it.
Yeah, that's probably not the best for you. I mean, for you.
Look at me, dog.
Yeah, you could probably make it. But I don't know. Them arteries. What do they look like under the page? I can't talk though. Dude, so let me ask you this. What's healthier? Probably, I mean, neither option is healthy, but what is healthier? Would it be eating 2 waffles the traditional way with butter and syrup, or eating them PB&J style?
Oh, I've done both.
Oh yeah, I've totally told you PB&J style before.
Maple syrup has some pretty impressive like antimicrobial properties.
Brother, it's sugar.
No. I'm talking real deal maple syrup. You get the real shit, or do you get Aunt
No.
Jemima?
Oh, Aunt Jemima. Miss
No,
Butterworth?
I get real deal from Canada.
No, that stuff's not good. It's like,
No,
it's
it is
thin.
good. Yeah,
It's thin.
but it's good
And
for
you gotta
you.
like keep it cold, and then it's like cold on your fucking. I don't like that.
Oh, I love that. I love butter and then the cold syrup melting into the hot water. Oh, it's good.
No.
Yo, you're
You gotta
trying-
have that room temperature syrup that gets nice and warm when you put it on there.
The high fructose corn syrup.
Yes. Yeah.
No, man.
You have to have the Miss Butterworth.
Miss me with this, man.
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
No, I mean, there's people who grew up on that maple syrup bullshit, but I mean, I got it too because my family is fucking from fucking Northeast United States.
It's better.
So they get the shit from there, and I used to get it down, and my grandma used to get it all, and it's pretty good, but no, it's not. I don't think it is. Maybe it's just because I grew up in the slums, you know what I'm saying? I just grew up with...
I like the artificial butter flavor that's infused into the bullshit syrup. Don't get me wrong.
It tastes better. It might not be better for you, but it tastes better. Come on, don't lie. Don't lie.
It tastes different.
It tastes
They both
better.
taste really good.
You would...
I don't know
if
that
there's
it's-
no consequences at all, and you could pick between the two...
Like
which one?
Pepsi Challenge.
Yes.
And
No
they were
cons-
like,
no,
They were
there's
like,
no-
both of these came from a
There's no
Canadian
health
tree.
cancel. There's no health.
They
there's-
tricked
Yeah,
me.
it's
Yeah.
completely. There's no health consequences at all. Which one
Yeah.
would you choose? Just say it, because we know.
Jemima.
Yeah.
I think that's Jemima.
Auntie Jemima got the syrup.
Every time.
Yeah. So no, I mean the maple syrup's good, and it is good. I'll give you that. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, I gotta have the fucking. I need the fat boy shit.
Yeah.
So if we're talking fat boy shit, you go peanut butter and jelly. But if you got the maple, you're going maples. healthier?
No, I think all in all, I would prefer a butter and maple syrup waffle to a peanut butter jelly waffle.
Health wise,
Period.
just period. You
both.
think it's healthier?
That
Was my question.
Well, the peanut butter has more protein.
Yeah, and
So-
and the jelly's on one side instead of just covering both of them in sugar.
Yeah, okay,
water.
so health wise, probably the peanut butter jelly.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Okay.
I wanted to feel.
Speaking
better.
of which, dude, we can't be talking about peanut butter jellies. I'm so far past peanut butter jelly time. Like, I gotta go, dude.
Damn, it's pretty late.
I need to eat.
All right, well, let's fucking hit him with the shit.
Yeah, hit the song.
Like, subscribe. Let us know your opinions on the things we talked about, such as peanut butter and jellies on waffles.
Yeah, or other various world
Other
issues.
things. I didn't talk about it this time, but next time I'm going to talk about the video game awards and all the shit that went down there.
Oh, okay. Maybe I could watch it and then we could have some back and forth.
I just listened to it at work. It's like hours long.
Okay.
But there's some cool, like the guys who made fucking Ico and Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, yeah?
They're making a new game.
Oh.
And it looks fucking... They showed not a whole lot of it. There's like a little
Is
clip.
it kind of like Buddhist Hindu looking?
Not really. It's like it starts off with this countdown where it's like 30 seconds until impact, and it says it in this really weird fucking like voice that's kind of like reminiscent of that universe that they
Yeah.
built, and they have the music going. I'll show you it before you leave. It's just a quick little thing. I'll show you, but yeah, we'll talk about shit like that.
Okay. Sounds good.
But let's get this fucking shit going. What do we got here?
Yeah.
What do we got here?
We appreciate your loyalty.
We do. We appreciate the loyalty of the dogs, man. The Dirty 23 out there, man.
Yeah.
Coming in, seeing the shit. We appreciate you. We appreciate your renewed
I think
fucking...
we'll probably be back on more of a weekly schedule.
Hopefully,
Maybe.
yeah. We
I don't know.
kinda
We got
thrown
holidays
Off.
too.
Yeah, thrown off. I don't know what the holidays look like.
I don't either.
I think Christmas is like Thursday this year.
Okay. Well, we'll see you when
We'll
we
figure
see
it out.
you.
We'll get one in here. We'll
Yeah.
get one in. We can find out.
All right.
Take it easy. Peace out.